guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. How's it going? I hope it's going good. My name is Shana, theshanabelle. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. So today we'll be doing another pick a card reading, and today's topic will be what energy is coming into your life right now. So I want you guys to get into a very comfortable, cozy position, like mood. Get yourself a cup of coffee, a nice little margarita. Get yourself, a nice blanket and get nice and cozy and comfortable for this reading. Okay, before we start the reading, I want to take a few mindful breaths. So deep inhale, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. Another deep inhale, hold, and release, exhale. Inhale positivity, hold, and exhale any stress or worry. Now that we feel a lot more relaxed, I'll have the photos pop up for you to meditate on and use your intuition to guide you to the pile and those piles that fall to you the most, and I'll see you in your reading. Okay, pile number 1. If you pick the photo of the beautiful Christmas tree, then this is a reading for you. Let me follow this tapping the power of energy. So I deliver these messages to them with accuracy, precision, honesty, and truth for the wrong and number 1. Amen. We're going to use the cards from Read Wheels. This deck of cards is about abundance, so I'm going to assume that you're going to be getting, you have an abundance coming towards you. How do you cope with the pressure to achieve wealth or success? You are about to see money flowing into your life in You are about to see money flowing into your life in an expected and unexpected way. Didn't I just say that? I feel like I just said that. Because this deck is literally, they sent me, we were supposed to work together, and then issues popped up, and we ended up not happening, but I still like them. So they're called Vita Wheel. They sent me a necklace. The only thing is that the pendant is magnetic, and the pendant ended up falling out of my necklace within like a month of me having it, so be careful about that. And the necklaces are about $200 something, so they're not like cheap, but you can always buy like more pendants and things like that. But I loved it. It worked. Like, I got Goddess Demeter, and I got the necklace for abundance, and it was It was tea. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna clock it tea. Okay, and this deck is so valid because I literally, when I picked up the deck, I was like, okay, well, this deck is for abundance, so I'm gonna assume that you're getting abundance coming into your life. And then I read it, and it says, one, how do you cope with the pressure to achieve wealth or success? And on the other side, it says, you are about to see money flowing into your life in an expected and unexpected way. I literally just said that you're gonna have abundance, and the question is, what energy is coming into your life right now? Okay, the energy of abundance. Like, you're literally going to have money coming into your life, like money flowing into your life. And so with the question of how do you cope with the pressure to achieve wealth or success, I see it as you could be somebody, you could be like the first child, or like the golden child, or like the one who like makes it out, like the gifted child. You could be some like you came from, you could come from like the hood or like poverty, and like you was the smart one, the one who's supposed to be like a doctor, or you could be like the pretty one of your friends. You know how those TikToks when it's like, oh, we all have that friend that's so pretty that we know if only she was to post on social media she would go viral and then we can all be rich, or whatever the case is. Or you could be like very good at singing or whatever the case is, and people's like, oh, just get in the studio and then we can make it out the hood, whatever the case is, right? I say whatever the case is a lot, don't I? I'm sorry, this is supposed to be cozy. I should more so make the vibes of FaceTime and yapping because I don't give cozy. I have ADD, I have ADHD. I be too hyper. I was just watching my TikToks back and I was just like, yo, Siobhan, you look so jittery. Like relax, chill. Okay, but yeah, so you could be like the type of person who's like, you've always had a lot of pressure on you to like excel, right? Could have always been like you could have been always been like an overachiever, right? And so as an adult and as you get older, you still have that weight on you. You feel as though you still have to overachieve. You feel like you still have to be like gifted, right? Even if you feel burnt out and tired. So they're asking you, how do you cope with that pressure of feeling as though you have to reach this level of success? You have to reach this level of wealth and riches. You know what I mean, but like, you need to find safety in feeling and knowing that it wasn't a fluke. When people saw that you was gifted, and when people saw that you was very intelligent, and people saw the light in you and they expressed it, it wasn't them trying to pressure you to reach this level of success. It was for you to see it within yourself, for you to know that you are great and worthy and deserving, and to know that you're not normal, and not in a sense to be like to push you to go harder than the average person, but to let you know that you are above average in what people was telling. Like, people expected more than average from you, and that because you were better, like you were above average naturally, and then they noticed that you was excelling, so then they let you know that you're excelling. So continue to be yourself is basically what I'm trying to say. Continue to do you and be you, because who you are is enough. Who you are is enough for people to look at you and be like, oh my gosh, you're amazing. Because people are starting to realize that you're amazing doesn't mean that you have to do more and become better and everything. You will become better with time, with practice, with you doing it over and over again. Release the pressure of having to excel and be better than everybody else, or to be above average, because you are above average. If you get, I don't even want to say what, if you get what I'm saying. I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. You are above average. That's why you got noticed. That's why people was telling you that you're amazing, to excel, to do this, to participate in this, because you stood out because of the fact that you was above average. You was better than everybody else around you. You was the best in your class. You was the best there. You was the best that they've seen. So they was like, oh my gosh, look at you. and then you took it as, and I'm not trying to attack you, because I feel like I've done it, we all done it. You saw it as, damn, now they expect me to excel and show up like this all the time, so I have to like work harder and do more, when you didn't, you know, like. And I'm not saying that you should have slacked off. No, what I'm saying is what you was doing was enough. If you wanted to put in more effort and put more time into it, because you're like, oh my gosh, like I'm getting good results from this and I love putting in extra time for this, and then you want to, then that would have been even better, because then you would excel even more. But what I'm saying is, don't burn yourself out feeling as though you have to do all this extra stuff to appear as above average when you naturally are just above average. Like, you are great. You are amazing. Okay, I don't know if I'm supposed to make the whole reading about that, so like I'm gonna move on from that thought. I hope you are understanding what I'm saying, and I hope that gave you some type of clarity and understanding. Because I gave you a realization, like, you are enough. I'm pulling from the Mermaid Tarot bag. And I had a coupon code for Reader Wheel. I'm gonna check to see if it's still active or like usable. Cause if so, I'll still like link it in the description box. Okay. We have the Death card in reverse. That is Scorpio energy. We have the Hangman in reverse. That's Pisces energy. Also Aries energy. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. That's fire energy. Then we have the Four of Wands upright. Again, fire energy. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then we have the World card. Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. So heavy Scorpio, heavy Leo. And then we have, oh wait, oh I'm so sorry. The first card was the Devil in reverse, and that's Capricorn energy. But at the bottom of the deck we have the Death card, which is Scorpio energy. Oh well, was upright. Okay. I already know this reading's bad long. Like, what the heck? Okay. Give me a second to like get into the energy. What energy is coming towards you? Okay. I feel like you was in a phase before where you had to release like that energy of feeling as though you were stuck, that energy of like being over obsessed again, like we was talking about, like being over obsessed with like overachieving. Like you was more so focused on the fear of failure, and you were focused on doing what you need to do to actually succeed, and the fear of failure was kind of like crippling you for some time. If you haven't moved out of that, you will be moving out of that. I feel like with the Page of Wands reverse in the middle of the reading, I actually did a TikTok reading and that came out as well. The Page of Wands in reverse. And so if you haven't seen that, go check out my TikTok. I posted that today. It's like what's coming in December or something like that. But I titled it, like the caption on the video is like December is about to be a very magical month for you or something like that. Yeah. I have to post the next part of that actually. But so basically you are realizing that you're no longer a novice in what it is that you're doing, and you're gonna have more confidence in your life path, your life journey. I feel like you started this journey walking on blind faith, which is really good actually, because that's usually how most people have to start their journey, walking on blind faith and believing that God will guide you. And you walking that faith has guided you and gotten you to a very good position in life where you have a lot of knowledge under your belt, a lot of experience under your belt, a lot of qualifications under your belt. Like, you've been focused, even though you might feel like you strayed off the path. Sometimes you might have made mistakes here and there, but you're human. Humans make mistakes, and that is okay as long as you learn from it and keep growing from it. Because honestly, without mistakes, that stunts and limits your growth, because you learn more from a mistake than you do from getting the answer right. And if you feel as though you're the smartest person in the room, then you have to change the room that you're in, right? So you always want to be somewhere where you can continue to grow. And when you learn a lesson, when you experience something, you learn from it and you do move past it, and you continue to grow beyond that, right? So that's why you're moving into a state now, into a chapter of your life where you are going to feel very comfortable and stable and committed into the career path that you're on, the life path that you're on. I feel as though a while ago you realized what your life path was, what your destiny was, or your life purpose was, and you started on that path, and it might have taken you some time to really fine tune it to how you need it to be, like how you're going to show up to achieve that, or get to that place. Like, you, that makes me okay, so everybody has like their own life path, and even if if two people have the same destiny, they might take different routes to get there, or it might show up differently, right? So it took some time for you to really fine tune and really understand what it is and how you was going to show up to complete this like path and life journey, right? And once you get that stability in who you are and how you're going to show up, that's when the whole world's going to see you, right? That's when you're really going to be exposed to the world, because you will no longer be scared to do so. And this might happen in like increments where, you get your audience starts to grow more and more. You get to do more shows with more of a bigger audience slowly, and it starts to grow. Or say you want to work like a corporate job, the jobs that you're getting is going to like slowly grow in like responsibility and leadership roles and duties that you'll have, but it will grow in a sense where you're comfortable. Let me rephrase that. It will grow in a sense, it will put you in uncomfortable situations just enough for you to be able to handle it, because God knows what you can handle more than you will. So he will give you stuff that you might feel is making you feel uncomfortable, but that uncomfort is helping with your growth. But he won't make you so uncomfortable where you won't be able to handle it. So you will be put in uncomfortable situations, but know that you will be able to handle anything that God puts you through, and it's all leading to your growth. And then that's what's going to help. Like I said, you're going to grow and grow more and more and be seen by more and more and get more and more recognition in whatever field it is that you are wanting to be in. And I'm not saying like recognition as in like you're doing it for the recognition or for the clout or for the audience, but like even if you're a doctor, right? The better you get in your field, the more your name will be spread, and more people is going to come and seek you out and want to work with you specifically, right? So whether it's you want to be a doctor, you want to be a librarian, you want to be a singer, you want to be an artist, you want to be a teacher, but regardless, you're on the right path, and you're doing it the way that God intended for you to do it. So trust yourself and trust the journey and path that you are on. You're doing amazing, sweetie, and there is more money coming towards you. You're really stepping into the energy of abundance, where money is going to be flowing towards you in more ways than what you can see right now. In ways you can see right now, and then some, okay? In ways you can see and ways that you can't see, because it says money's flowing to you in ways that are expected and unexpected. So yeah, those are your messages. Pile number 1. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which pile you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can be notified whenever I upload. Check out the description box for any information you might need from me. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Ooh, not her lying.
Just leave it.
Okay, watching Gossip Girl for the millionth time. We gotta pause this so we can do pile number 2. Cause you see what happened was my battery died, so I had to take a break to charge it. But we're gonna get into pile number 2 right now. I get some incense burning. I was playing Animal Crossing on my Nintendo Switch. OLED, OLED, that one. Love it. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. It's a very nice, cozy, relaxing game that kind of just like fills your day with like joy and happiness. So I recommend anybody who likes or wants like more cozy things, get a Nintendo Switch, and there's so many like good games you can get for it. That's just like, it gives cozy vibes. It gives chill girl cozy vibes. That's so crazy. I feel like everything that I'm doing in life, there always ends up being like a trend for it. Like, you know that trend that's like, I'm just a chill girl. Anywho. So we're gonna get into your reading. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh no. I'm trying to pull up. I'm sorry, I should have done this before I started recording, actually, but. Okay, so, Lord Heavenly Father, please tap into pile number 2's energy so I'm ready to live these messages, step with accuracy, precision, honesty, truth, for the good of all, and help to know. Amen. So, if you picked the photo of the girl holding the snowflake-shaped cookie, then this is the reading for you. Okay, so we are going to get into your reading, and I'm going to start off with this deck of cards that I got also in the PR package. This one I got in the beginning of the year, and this is the Open the Gates to the Universe cards for spiritual guidance. So I feel like you're entering like a new level of like spirituality and like manifestation, enlightenment, things like that. You're gonna be on like another level of being able to manifest things into your life and having things work out for you easier than what you are used to. I don't even know how to shuffle these cards right now. I can't shuffle them like how I usually shuffle cards. Oh my gosh. My fingers are not longer to shuffle things. I guess it is, okay. What energy is entering my pile number 2's life right now? Okay. Healing principle. Everything is possible with the divine creator. Now I accept it wholeheartedly. With his/her power in me, darkness becomes light and evil things become obsolete. My consciousness is raised when I consider that the divine dwells within me. This principle heals my mind and body in response to my faith and trust. Life's truth, beauty, and love are now mine. As a result, I align myself with the eternal principle of love and life. My body is now expressing harmony, health, and peace. Living, moving, and acting in good health facilitates this process. I have now achieved a state of health and tranquility within my body. Okay. Why should we seek spiritual guidance? We are all connected through the mind, not only with each other, but also with nature, and most importantly, with the divine creator. It spans the entire spectrum of reality, from the largest to the most subatomic. You affirm in your subconscious mind, and it manifests itself in the physical world. Your affirmations won't yield visible results until your subconscious mind accepts what you're saying is as truth. No, the divine creator can be God, infinite intelligence, etc. You choose your divine creator. The universe is reflecting back to you the essence of your attitudes, thoughts, and beliefs. It's that simple. Okay, prayer. Okay, prayer. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what's happening right now, the energy that's coming towards you right now into your life right now is you're entering this period in your life where not only do you understand that it's your subconscious mind that determines 95% of the steps you take a day, but you learn that, and now it's like you've been programming your subconscious mind, and you program your subconscious mind to believe in the life that you've always desired. So maybe you're somebody who has been very adamant and consistent with the affirmations and subliminals and journaling, manifesting, visualization, and meditation, and now you're entering into a time where you have become one with that state of being. You become one with that reality, that life, that lifestyle. Right, because the first one we were talking about how we achieved the state of health and tranquility within our body. So your body is now vibrating at that frequency of your desired state. And that is the energy of which you're entering right now. Okay, I love that for you. I love that for you. I really do. Okay, we're going to get into the Mermaid Tarot deck and get some more information. I don't know if you... Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. Communication. There's also mind. We have the Emperor, which is Aries energy. We have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy. And then we have the Ace of Wands as well. Oh my, okay. Wait, no. I just wanted one more card. You gave me 6. Okay, wait a second. Okay, we're just gonna keep it like that. Then we have the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. That's actually crazy. Everything happens for a reason. Okay, every deck is different. Every pile is different because we're not. Yeah. Okay, what energy are you entering right now? You're entering into a phase in your life where you're very sure of yourself. You're very confident in yourself. Your mind and body are aligned. And a lot of the things you manifest, a lot of things you visualize will manifest into your life very quickly. And that is because you're going to visualize something, think something, come up with an idea, have an epiphany. You're going to put that into action because now you've been moving in faith for a while now. And when you move in faith, you see actual physical results. So now you have that trust within yourself to whenever you visualize something or you get a spark or whenever you get inspiration, you know to act on it. So now you're going to start acting on it more without second guessing it or procrastinating as much or sitting on it. You're starting to move and go put things into action, put your visions and your goals into action now, and you take the time to reflect and actually. You're no longer having FOMO, right? You're no longer wanting to be out all the time or, getting distracted with outside factors, exterior factors, right? And you're more focused on yourself, your goals, and what it is you're visualizing for yourself, and that's why things are going to be manifesting very easily for you. It's going to look like it's magic. And if you've been watching my readings and you watch readings like, what's currently being said about you, what's the gossip on you, and things like that, I say a lot of times that's like the gossip on you, what people are saying, how the way you manifest things into your life so quickly, it seems like magic. But to you, it could feel as though it's taken forever. But now you're going to be moving, the energy that you're stepping into right now, the energy that's coming towards you right now is where you're going to feel as though things manifest into like magic as well. Like you're going to feel as though things just happen like that, and things happen quickly and move quickly for you. The moment you think about something, put into action, and then it comes to your life. So now you're going to feel as though you're magic too. You're not going to have that imposter syndrome because now you feel that way, that you've been hearing all this time and seeing all this time that how people see you and view you. Now you're also going to see yourself like that and view yourself as that, because that's actually it's actually true. Like, it's the reality of the situation. Like, it is what it is. And it's coming to a point where things manifest in your life so quickly and easily for you, where you can't deny it. You're like, you know what, you kind of right. Like, things, the way I'm blessed is actually insane. Like, the way things work out for me, I gotta chalk it up to God, because it's not me who's doing this. Like, it really is magic. It's really miracles just working in my life, you know. So that's the energy that you're stepping into right now. Especially with the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Let's be so for real. You're really going to feel as though your life is perfect. And you know how people be like, nothing's perfect, and like, you're gonna feel like your life is perfect, because when you have a grateful heart, and you know where you came from and how hard you work to get to where you are, and you're going to love every second and every bit and inch of your life, every single part of your life, because you hand built that brick by brick. You built that life for yourself, and you're going to enjoy every single second of it, as you should, because you deserve it. Okay, so keep focusing and keep doing what you're doing, because you're doing a great job. Okay, round of applause for you. I'm happy for you, and I love you so very much. I hope this resonated. These are your messages. I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you know whenever I upload. Check out my description box for any information you might need from me. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Okay, pile number 3. If you picked the photo of the girl with the cute little bow in her hair and she's sitting outside in the snow in front of like an evergreen bush, then this is the reading for you. So Lord Heavenly Father, please tap me into pile number 3's energy, so may deliver these messages to them with accuracy, precision, honesty, and truth for the good of all and her to one Lord. Amen. Okay, so what energy is coming into your life right now? Okay, we're going to start off with the Open the Gates of the Universe cards for spiritual guidance. Okay. And this is how we're going to start the reading. So, what energy is coming into Palm 3's life right now? Oops. These cards are actually hard to shuffle because some of them are. Okay. Overcoming irritation. I am always poised, calm, and serene. My whole being is filled with peace. To all people, I wish peace and goodwill. The love of all good things penetrates my mind and casts out all fear. The peak magic is yet to come. There is no doubt or worry in my mind. I now dissolve all negativities within me. I'm open to the divine creator's presence whenever I forgive. From within, I am filled with light and understanding. All irritations have been resolved. In the face of fear, worry, and doubt, faith and goodness, truth and beauty opens the door. My creator you are all I need. Okay. On the deck, we have power of faith. With confidence, I declare the truth. In the face of answered prayer, I am steadfast. Light surrounds me. I am enjoying a glorious day full of joy, harmony, and peace. Goodness is written in my heart and radiates within me. There certainly exists a law and presence that receives my desire now and attracts into my experience everything my heart desires. The power and presence of the divine within me fill me with faith, resilience, and trust. I feel at peace. It is my privilege to be a guest of the infinite and to have the divine creator as my host. Okay. So the energy that's coming towards you right now is the energy of peace, energy of understanding and forgiveness. So somebody could have done you dirty, or you are now like coming into, like you're entering a new phase in your life where you have a lot of wrong done to you, or you can feel as though you had a lot of wrong done to you, and you could have like a little, and there's nothing wrong with this, like a little bit of bitterness in you. You could have came from a hard background. You could have to like forgive like your family, your friends, or something like that. You could have had somebody like backstab you. It could be like an ex or someone cheated on you. But take a deep breath the energy of forgiveness is going to find you, an energy of understanding and understanding why you had to go through what it is that you went through. And I know no one wants to hear that you went through something bad or somebody did you dirty because for a greater good or for a higher purpose. But no, but things do. I'm not gonna say it always happens for a reason, because screw it. Things get better. Never have I ever lost anyone or anything, and it has not been replaced with something better. So, maybe, just stick with me. Maybe whatever happened, so you would release it, so you can allow God to give you better. A lot of times we hold on to things that we should have long ago let go of. However, our comfortability and familiarity makes us hold on to things longer than what we should. So then, the tower moment happens, things happen where something has to happen to hurt us for us to finally be like, okay, let me let this go, or let this person go, or let this thing go, this location, whatever the case is, for us to let it go and be like, you know what, I need to make some changes, or this person can no longer be in my life or have access to me. Okay, that's why a lot of times I be like, don't wait for God to do it. Do it if you know you're supposed to do something. Don't wait for God to do it, because He will make sure it gets done, and it might not be the way that you want it to be. But yeah, so you are entering into the energy just come toward you as an energy of peace and understanding. That reminds me of like a verse that I would say at my church. Make peace and understanding. I forgot how it is. Oh my God. Like when a song, when a song's playing, you can sing it, but when a song's not playing, it's hard for you to sing it. That's literally how I'm feeling about this verse that I used to say in my church all the time. It's right before we go into peace, like the giving peace, and then you go around shaking people's hand and wishing them peace, basically. May peace be with you. Yeah, but I'm going to take a break, stop the video, and then start again, because I'm scared that my battery's going to die or something like that, and if my battery dies in the middle of the meeting, I'm going to lose all the footage I've done. So I'm going to pause it and then start again, check the battery life, and then come back, and we're going to get into the mermaid tarot deck. Okay, and I literally have 3 minutes left, so I'm a little smart. My battery wasn't going to die, but I was going to run out of space, so uploaded onto my camera, deleted the footage, and got right back into it. So like I said, we're gonna get into the tarot with the Mermaid Tarot. I'll have this linked in the description box for anybody who would like to purchase it. These are actually my favorite. It's my favorite deck currently, and have been for about a year now. So excuse me, sorry. I don't think I brought it with me to Paris, so there was a while when I wasn't using it, but as soon as I got back to America and I had my deck again, I started using. I love these. I love the illustration. It's just so pretty. Okay, what energy is coming your way? We have the King of Wands. Love the King. We have the Judgment in reverse, and then the Death card. Judgment is Libra and Death is Scorpio. We have the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Swords upright. Okay. And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So what energy is coming towards you right now? Okay, so what I'm going to tell you, please take it with a grain of salt, but like also listen to me. Listen to me. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted. There's going to be men who's going to come into your life and feed you a dream. It's a fever dream. Don't listen to them. There's going to be people who's going to come into your life and try to gaslight you. And they're going to try to love bomb you. And I know you're amazing and you're great and you think that everybody loves you. And facts. No one's saying that's not true. However, they're not going to stay long. They're not going to be here long. They're not going to be, and honestly, you're going to be feeding their ego and giving them clout more than anything else. So don't even bother, don't waste your time, because that can halt and slow down your progress, because you're going to be putting time, energy, and attention and focus into them instead of what it is that you're doing, right? So I'm letting you know right now, there is going to be a man or somebody or whatever the case is that's going to come in and try to sweep you off your feet and have all the bells and whistles and the fireworks and everything like that, but they're just temporary and they're just a distraction, and it's going to sway you off of your path, right? They're trying to basically slow down your growth, slow down your transformation, and make you not see your own worth. Basically, it's going to distract, because if you stay focused on yourself, you're going to really start to see things. You're going to start to really see things start to move for yourself. But if you let this person come and distract you, the time that you would have been pouring into yourself and your endeavor, like your baby, you're going to be pouring that time to them instead. So that's taken away from what it is you're doing. So you're not going to see as much growth. And they're going to also try to humble you and make you feel insecure, right? Because you know, men do be jealous of the women, especially when they see a successful woman who's doing better than them, because men always want to be the breadwinners and everything like that, but they don't want to do the work in order to be the breadwinners. So, well, not all, right, but some do. So this one is like that. So they would rather put the time into trying to humble you and making you feel small about yourself and everything that you've accomplished, instead of you focusing on what it is that is important to you, right? It'll be the same thing you just left, repeated in a new person. So learn the lesson and move forward from it. This is basically going to be the same thing over and over again until you learn that lesson, until you get that epiphany, that realization of, I'm sick and tired of doing this, I don't want to do this anymore. You get the epiphany of, whenever you see somebody with that type of energy, you see that as a red flag. And maybe before that might have been like the best you could get, because they're gonna take you out somewhere, take you somewhere really nice, spend a lot of money on you, whatever the case is. They're gonna treat you well, because we have good taste here, we have standards here. They're gonna treat you well, but they're not the man. There's gonna be something about them where it's gonna give you the ick, and you're gonna be like, you're gonna feel like you're gonna know that you can't see a future with them, but you're gonna try to give them a chance, because like technically they didn't do anything wrong. It's just that you can't see a future with them. So just don't even bother wasting your time. There's nothing about them that's like actually terrible, whatever the case is. It's just you don't want to marry them. So don't waste your time. Continue focusing on yourself and building your future, because what you're building will be here in a year from now. This guy who's going to come in and love bomb you and distract you isn't going to be here a year from now. You're still going to be here a year from now. Do you want to be where you want to be in a year from now, or do you want to still be trying to achieve what you want to achieve, but entertaining a bunch of men who's not going to be here a month from now and a year from now? That's up to you, okay? But with what's coming for you, the energy that's coming for you is that peace and that understanding. Right, so it's the peace, the understanding of knowing when to walk away from a guy, knowing that things don't have to get terrible for you to walk away from somebody. Like a man doesn't have to treat you poorly for you to tell them no and walk away. It can very much so be, I don't like your shoes, and you walk away, or I don't like the way that you do this, and I don't like the way that you eat, and I'm gonna leave. Like, it's okay for you to leave without there being a terrible reason for why you want to leave. Because first of all, men do that. Men will never give you the benefit of the doubt. So why do you keep giving men the benefit of the doubt? And in the end, you leave for the reason that you first got an ick for in the beginning anyway. The things that you ignored in the beginning is the reason why you left in the end anyway. So why do you continue to stay? Right? So you're going to have that peace and understanding of the first sign of you not being interested in a man, you're going to leave. That's going to free up so much time for you and allow you to really be able to make this transition, this shift, and have it not be just a fleeting thing. Because I realized that you are somebody who you'll be like, okay, I'm really about to settle down, like I'm really about to lock in and really change my life, and you do it for like a certain amount of time. You do it enough where you start to see the change in your life, but then you stop again. So then you don't get to see the full entire transformation. You only see a part of it. But if you continue going even after that, and I feel like, there's always something that comes in to distract you. And honestly, maybe your kryptonite is like men. right? So they come in, you're like, oh, you put mad time and attention to that man, and you get sick of him real quick, and then you go back to going after your hobbies and going after your endeavors and things like that. But because there was such a huge break, maybe like a month long, if not more, break of you being like real focused and locked in on it, there's a gap now, right? We need to stop doing that gap and stay focused that whole entire time and just keep going. Because once you keep going, that's when you're really going to start to have a voice. That's when people are really going to start to focus and listen to you and pay attention to you. Because you have to stay committed longer than the average person to make it in here, right? A lot of times people are not successful because they don't stick to it long enough. You have to be one of the anomalies who stick with it longer than the average person. Just stick with it. Keep your head down, keep 10 toes, and stay focused. Stay locked in. Because the longer you stay locked in, the longer you're going to see that success, the longer you're going to start to see that growth, the longer you're going to see the progress. And there's going to be time when things start to slow down, even when you continue to stay locked in. But you don't need, growth is not consistent. Growth is not linear, right? We say healing is not linear. It's not consistent. There will be dry spells, and there will be times when things slow down, and there's going to be times when things happen overnight and really quickly for you. It just comes with it. That's why we say all the time, don't rely on motivation. In the beginning, motivation is great to get you started, but after that motivation gets you started, you have to rely on consistency. Because there are going to be times when you want to stop. There are going to be times where you are not motivated, but consistency and discipline is what's going to keep you going, even when you don't see the fruits of your labor, even when you don't want to, even when you're unmotivated, even when everything is against you and everything's telling you to stop. The fact that you are just being consistent will have you continue to show up, and then eventually you'll get over that spell, that dry spell. You'll figure out what it is that's blocking you. You'll figure out what it is that you need to change and shift around, whatever the case is, to get you to that next level. Sometimes there is that little block, that little dry spell, that little slowdown for us to reevaluate what's going on, for us to make that shift, for us to make that little bit of improvement. Okay, maybe you started doing YouTube and you started on your phone, and you gain a good amount of views, a good amount of subscribers, all that stuff, a good amount of watch time, but it comes a time where it's like you started to slow down with your views and everything. So then maybe it's like, okay, well, let me improve my content. What can I do to improve my content? And then you buy a camera after you've been doing it for some time. And now it's like, once you bought that camera, you start to get more subscribers again, more views again, and then you start to see that growth again. Sometimes we slow down for us to reflect and analyze things, for us to be able to figure out, okay, how can we get better? How can we reach the next step, the next level, and elevate ourselves more than what we've been doing, But yeah, those are your messages. Part 3, I hope it resonated. If it did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below letting me know which part you came from and how it resonated. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel with the bell notification on so you can know whenever I upload. I love you guys so very much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.